Hello everyone and welcome back to some rapid action on leeches. As usual, we're gonna play a nice 10+0 game and we'll be explaining our thought process to the best of my abilities. Our opponent is Chne or Chne, and we are fighting against an English. And against an English, we're gonna play e5. Maybe I should have gone for maybe something like c5, but yeah, we're gonna try it like this. Just not something that I know how to play, but we're gonna try and okay, so obviously very good, as I've already played c6, so he doesn't have to worry about knight to c6. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's go bishop e7, castle, and maybe some d5 now. Is this playable? I think it should be. Like, his king is still in the center of the board, so why not just trade everything? Yeah, that's awesome. And also very interesting. Yeah, okay, we will take that. He's probably thinking I'm interested in a check, and then he goes back and defends the pawn. But I'm not. Yeah, I'm really not. Okay, so he's not interested. Yeah. Well, we're gonna get some tempi. Try and give up this pawn for some tempi. Maybe so. Okay, he's not interested. Can always go after it later. Let's go here. Go here, and how do we make the most of our bishop? Is bishop g4 even something to consider? I don't think so. I think maybe we try to exploit the weird position of the queen and put a bishop on e4. Yeah, something like that, obviously. F3, while it can be played, I don't think it's much. All right, and we're okay. We're playing relatively fast, so I like my speed here. And now, okay, we get the other rook into the game. We're not going to push any unnecessary pawns here on the queen side, but you know, some h4, h5, h4 might be in the cards. We'll see what happens. All right. And is there anything that I'm honing in on in particular? Not really. Obviously, we're gonna fight for the c file. He will try to maybe somehow go after my pawn. He's spending a lot of time here, so he's creating a game plan. But if he doesn't capture and you know, try and make maybe c6 pawn a target, but then okay, then we fight for the semi-open b file. So all depends on his next move, really. You know, so we'll see what he does, and you know, depending on that, we might see something like rook c8. We might also see something like rook d6, rook g6, and we go after g2, which can be easily defended. But okay, so he goes after the pawn, which kind of goes our way. I was planning on playing rook to d6, so now it's not only defending, but I'm preparing rook g6. And f3, I don't know. You know, if it's not a strengthening move, it's a weakening move. So probably maybe some bishop f3 can also be played. If he feels like he's the one being pressured. If not, you know, he can play whatever. Like b4. Why not b4? b4, b5. Force me to make a decision. Yeah, bishop f3. He decides the bishop is a nasty piece, and obviously is preparing to meet knight captures knight with bishop captures bishop. But that doesn't seem like the best idea. How does he how does he meet knight captures knight? Oh, so he will... Wow. It's very interesting. But okay, I mean, he wants a weakened position. Who am I to argue with that? Yeah, but the queen is actually very nice here, and we don't have time for some doubling up here. So yeah, I mean, regardless of that, I'm pretty sure, not pretty sure, I'm sure this was the proper way to continue. We just have to figure out how to make use of the weaknesses we've just created. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so we're gonna double up here. There's no other way to put it. We're gonna double up here, and then we might even play something like rook f6. If he plays f4, then he weakens g4, and maybe we can take advantage of that. But also we just get the rook into the game, and we don't have to worry about any rook lifts. So we'll see what he plays. This rook isn't really going this way, because if we give a check, he's gonna play king h1, and the rook belongs on g1. My opponent asks, if I'm AGADMATOR. I said yes, I'm recording this actually. So means that now he will increase his playing strength, as he knows that he is being recorded. So we'll see what happens. Says I love your videos. Thanks, man. Always nice to play against you know, a true connoisseur. Doesn't say from where he is, but he does play a lot of bull. Okay, so the immediate king h1, not waiting to decide where the rook goes. So he says the rook goes here, and he will go after checkmate, and we have to make sure that he doesn't do that. So how do we do that? Not simple, but maybe, you know, some rook h6 followed by, well, he will play rook g1. We can play f6 next, and then, nah, f6 is just ugly. Yeah, I mean, his position shouldn't be as good as it is, you know, with all of the nasty stuff that he played. It's very interesting. Yeah, he can always grab this pawn, but we're not really interested in that. I can pretend I have a better structure and thus a better game and just offer a queen trade. So I guess that's possible. And then even if he like goes rook c7, I have rook b6. But it's still up, not even up a pawn. Yeah. It's not the best. I'd love if I could have more. Yeah, but the G file is just you know, his for the taking. Yeah, and the queen obviously positioned very well. Yeah, very hard. It's not hard to find a move. It's hard to find a move that sort of gives me advantage, because obviously I'm not any better here, even though he does have the open king. Yeah, that's very sad for me. Very sad indeed. I could play g6, you know, and never worry again in my life. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't think that this is the best way to go. So we're gonna play g6 next, and then maybe rook h4, and then somehow we weasel our way into that h file. Yeah, it's probably not the best, but it does allow for mistakes to be made by both my opponent and myself. And now he knows that I'm recording, so we might as well, you know, play some weird moves. All right, so as we've expected, let's go here. And he might play rook g4, which will allow him to double up on the g file. But there's no point in doubling up on the g file. I mean, he can't advance this pawn. He can't what? He can play queen f4. He might take a moment to start grabbing material, but I don't think that's even, you know, a good idea. Like we have queen f6. We go after these pawn. Oops. We go after f3 and b2. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, maybe it's just an equal position, and we should burn as little time as possible. Yeah, but now our back rank is weak as we've just opened up this, so this rook can never move. Otherwise, this is just okay. So now he goes after the pawn, and we go here. If we go here, he goes rook g4. Do we care? And then we capture. He has to capture with the pawn because the queen has to guard the rook. So not really, no. But we could sort of, for the moment, defend. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, okay, let's defend for the moment, and then we'll figure it out later. Let's figure it out while he's thinking. we don't wanna burn our time. Okay, so now we can already be maybe a little bit annoying here. B6, I guess always a useful move, unless I wanna allow rook to c6. Yeah. Maybe something like rook e5 followed by queen f6 block, and then we go after this, and then he plays f4, and we have to trade queens. Yeah, also not the best. If he moves the queen, maybe in the future some rook captures an h2 action followed by something. Yeah, he has to give us something, otherwise I don't think we can make all that much. Has to give us something. Maybe a queen trade was the way to go. Yeah, but there are so many options depending on what he plays. But okay, he will spend time, and probably he will just play a very strong move. That is my guess. Okay, so he doubles up here. He says, I control this diagonal. I want to play rook to c8 and, you know, just crush you. But now rook h4 might be interesting. Now rook h4 might be very interesting. We sort of kick away the queen, but no, if we kick away the queen, he can play this, and then we play, and this, then he captures the rook, queen captures, and rook here creates some unnecessary stuff for us to worry about. Is that true? Yeah, could be. Looks annoying to say the least. Okay, so I'm guessing we go here. We stop rook c8. We don't care about rook c7, and we're threatening queen h3. That I think that's the maximum annoying that we can get. He still can defend with queen f4. Yeah, queen f4 guards everything. But I think yeah, and especially this is met with this. Yeah, this would be terrible. This would be game over. So this is now could be a very big problem for him. Goes queen g4. Yeah, I don't know. Queen g4 might even be a nice move. But it's better to play, you know, a move that... Okay, so he allows this. He's going to play queen f4 next. It's the only way to defend. Now do we have g5? No, we don't. We don't have g5, but we do have a nice pawn push. He's also attacking f7, which doesn't make us all that happy. We can play f6 here. f6 as he cannot capture, and we still control c8, so that's always nice. Okay, and what if we go here? We go rook f5? What will he play? I don't see a like queen g3. Yeah, okay, so you have to play that. But I'm, you know, I don't think I'm in any way obligated to trade queens here. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Yeah, he's just gonna put a rook down, but I don't think we care about that too much. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's make it complicated all the way. He will not trade, but we don't care about that. Yeah, but I'm burning a lot of time here. Yeah, I think this is very nice. He will gain control of the back rank, but I will control maybe the dark squares. And then, you know, once I win that one little pawn, then I will be happy and probably blunder something or lose on time, or maybe he will. That's how chess works. All right, so very interesting. That is a very interesting move that allows us to what? Not much, really, not much. Actually very nice. Oh. Actually very nice. Okay, we're just gonna play this. We can't afford to burn time. Let's have this, but is it any good? We go here. And then he has f5, gains control of the dark squares. It's gonna be a crazy finish. I think this is a problem for me. I'm actually hoping he doesn't play it. Okay, so he goes for this. We have to trade. Obviously. Obviously we have to trade. Or do we? Do we have to trade? I think we do. Now we have to trade. And then what? Then this. Luckily we can move the rook with tempo. That's, you know, definitely going our way. Okay, and now he's below 1 minute, so he's in the red. And we have all these juicy checks and a nice passed pawn. All right, so what is this? What is this? Is this anything? I don't think it is. We're gonna help ourselves here with this pawn. Now we're threatening this pawn as well. He's gonna capture here, but now we advance. We advance the pawn. There's no checks, no tricks. We're just completely winning here, I believe. What? We're gonna push a pawn. Okay, so he does have one check, but we don't care about that. Our pawn is too strong. And now, okay, so he stops a check, followed by promotion. But we don't mind that, yeah. Okay, so how do we get this done? If it's possible at all. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, let's go here. Obviously he cannot engage. Capture here. And we might even queen here. No, now we have this, okay. So it was either this or that. I'm very interested if it's if it was winning all along. Okay, so he will try to be tricky. But as the queens are defending all of the checks, I don't think that will be possible. Okay. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so he's avoiding every check. There we go. All right, so he's trying to flag us, but we're not gonna fall for that. All right, but it was a very nice game, and yeah, let's see what was what here. I actually didn't want to play e5 against c4. I was gonna play c5 and then try and go for some sort of hyper accelerated dragon business if you know, he would transpose. But I immediately played e5. Yeah, I forgot that that's actually what I play against c4. And we go into this line that, well, knight f3, well, d5 immediately should be played. Okay, I played d5, captures. Okay, nothing spectacular here. Yeah, perfectly fine. Knight c6, okay. So no problems there. And then after a couple of moves, yeah, I played this, he played that, I played this. Bishop f3, I played knight captures, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Bishop captures. Yeah, and as you can see, it's, you know, the engine slightly leans towards black, but, oh, you know, it's an equal position. And, okay, I doubled up here, which is fine. Yeah, the engine says, okay, queen d7 might be a little bit of a better plan. I played, yeah, rook f6, but still, I mean, every line here is 0, 0, 0, 0, so there's nothing there. Which, you know, I was spending a lot of time trying to figure out how to play, and then I went into this murky business with rook h6 g6, but it's still all a draw. He goes after this. I played queen h3, yeah, queen f4, rook f5, yeah, still 0, 0. There's nothing there. I mean, it's this is equal as it gets. d4, strongest move. Yeah, see, he had to play e4 here, the move I wanted to play. But he traded the rooks first, and that makes it better for me, because now after e4 I have this escape with rook to c5. If both of the rooks covered that, that would have been an issue for me. And now my position is better. Not completely winning, but yeah, I'm the one pushing. Yeah, and after queen b3, yeah, now it's winning. But not with my check. d3 is better. Why is d3 better? Oh, okay, so the engine wants me to give up this pawn for f2, and then, okay, I have this constant checkmate pressure, I have threats here. Okay, so misplayed there, unfortunately. I played check, I captured here, and now he played, yeah, okay, now it's winning, but queen d5 sort of holds, okay, as it stops d3. It stops d3, and if I go down the board to help my pawn advance, then he also has some nasty checks and probably a perpetual. Yeah, that was misplayed. I pushed, he played here, I pushed. Ah, so this is a draw. Huh. Queen g4 check first is better, as it guards the queening square. Yeah. Yeah, it looks so simple when you analyze. I mean, that was my plan, but now after he played f3, I actually thought during the game that I couldn't have played it earlier. And yeah, h5, okay. I am winning now, which is fine. Okay, and then it was a flag off. Yeah, did I blunder into a repetition anywhere? Doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, I played a... No, here I just realized that he was just trying to flag me, so I had to also, you know, play faster. But eventually he runs out of checks, and yeah, now he just lost on time. But yeah, it was a pretty crazy game. You know, equal, and then whatever plan you choose, it's still equal. And you know, if it's a strong opponent, as our friend you know, Chne here was, not an easy game, definitely. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Haven't done these in a while, and maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. But then we go into some real chess with some really strong players as the Weissenrot tournament starts, and you know, freestyle chess begins. So yeah, that's the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As usual, you can check 2 of my previous videos here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon, continuing to check up on your wonderful suggestions and whatever else happens in the chess world. Thank you all. I will see you soon, and have an excellent rest of your day.